Hey folks, how you doing? It's Brian Blessing in Las Vegas. Ready for football season. We're ready to be out and about. We're going to be downtown. We're going to be on the strip. We're going to be all around Las Vegas as football season takes off all around town. I host football parties on Sundays over at Sunset Station. It's just a buzz in this town. And we get college football kicking off for real on Thursday night. We've still got Major League Baseball and preseason football, the final game of the season before we kick it off next Thursday with the Patriots and the Steelers. Now, don't forget, oddsworthbetting.com. Ready for a big football season. Have you covered each and every day. Featured pick of the day. It comes to you right below this video. Invite you to check it out. And we'll tell you that on Wednesday night in Major League Baseball, they're big series now here in the home stretch, and some of these contenders are going to face each other down the stretch. Cincinnati's at the Cubs. Cubs $1.65 with Hamill versus Iglesias. Pittsburgh $1.40 on the road with Locke versus Davies. And you look at a total in that game of 8.5. Pittsburgh and the Cubs on a collision course for the wild card game. Washington's at St. Louis, about 20 cents. Cards and Walker are favored over Scherzer. A pretty interesting pitching matchup there. Look at the total for that game is 6.5. Some of the other games of note, of course, the big boy. We get the Giants and the Dodgers, but now the Dodgers seems like they're starting to seize control. Last gasp kick at the can here for the Giants, and in that matchup. You're looking at Mike Lee going against Clayton Kershaw, so the Giants even more up against it. And you see the Dodgers a 220 favorite in that spot. Angels are at the A's, $1.45 on the A's with Sonny Gray versus Andrew Heaney. Tampa Bay and Baltimore, the Orioles. What's happened to Baltimore? $1.30 favorite with Gausman versus Ramirez. Cleveland's at Toronto. The pitching matchup, the knuckleballer R.A. Dickey's on the bump. He goes versus Trevor Bauer. Toronto inflated now, big prices, $1.90 in that one. Then we go with Seattle at Houston. Houston's $1.62. Casimir settling in now with the Stros. He goes in that spot versus Tawan Walker. And then Texas at San Diego. How about Texas? Not out of this thing just yet, right? Minus 20 cents on the road. Hamels versus Ian Kennedy in that particular get-out game. Now, we talk about preseason football on Thursday. We've focused on the college games already a little bit, but how about these games? For the most part, you're going to be looking at players, the skill positions. They're just not going to be out there. We'll only go through a handful of them. Now, what a game this would be in the regular season. New Orleans and Green Bay. 1.5 New Orleans on the road. Total on the game is 40 because you're not going to see 10 seconds of Aaron Rodgers. You wouldn't think it out. Buffalo's at Detroit. Matt Sims, the fourth-string quarterback, is going to start the game, probably play the whole game. They've made the decision that Tyrod Taylor is going to be the quarterback, and why would the Lions expose Stafford and Calvin Johnson to injury? Same thing can be said all the way across the board in these final preseason games. Pittsburgh and New England, that's what we're counting the clock down to, the first regular season game of the NFL. New England, a 3-point favorite. The total's 48.5. But this week, we're focusing on Judge Berman. What's the ruling going to be for Tom Brady and the Patriots? That's going to bear close watching and obviously have a massive impact on the line for that first game coming up a week from Thursday. Indeed, it is a great time of year. We wrap up preseason. We look forward to the start of the college football season. So just keep it right here. We're going to have you covered from Las Vegas, and we remind you, oddsworthbetting.com. They've got the featured pick of the day for you. It's available right below this video.